Hi guys, John with you again, and as you can see, I'm after getting the black and white technique done. Base coat of NATO black and XF2 flat white, then highlighting the centre of each panel. And when it comes down to the sides, then there's a couple of ones you may notice they kind of stick out just a little bit. Here, two there and one there. I did roughly the same on the other side. Okay, just highlighted some of them, and if I do this, the next coat, the coat with the dark yellow, if I do that correctly, if I do it correctly, hopefully I will, and give it a nice light coat. So what I'll do is I'll build it up nice and slow. Hopefully then it will sort of show a little bit of tonal variation in it. It works if it's done properly, right? I'm not saying that I will do it properly, but I will try. But if it's done properly, what it does is it kind of it takes a monotone into just different versions and variations of the same colour. Monotone basically being just the one colour, and just trying to kind of just make it look a little bit more interesting than just say giving it a good heavy thick coat of the dark yellow. Build it up really slowly, mist it on, leave it dry for a while. If it needs another couple of coats, do them one at a time. Don't try and get it all done into one. That's a mistake I have done in the past, where I've done the black, onto the bother of doing the black and white technique and then getting the dark yellow down, or the green, whichever colour I used at the time, and sort of flooding the area, going too heavy on it, and doing it all, trying to get it all done in one. Let it build up. Do it over over 3 or 4 coats, light coats, and give it time to dry between coats, because sometimes when it goes on, you say to yourself, oh, that's too light, but leave it dry. Leave it dry, and it kind of darkens up then. Because sometimes even when you sort of give it just the heavy coat, you'll notice as it dries, it kind of, the see-throughness, the opaqueness kind of goes out of it and just becomes one big block colour, which I'm trying to get away from. I want to get that kind of that tonal effect, and the only way to do that really is by letting it do its job. Okay, let the pre-shading do its job. In other words, build up your coats nice and slow. Okay, so another quick update. I like the old quick updates. Just means that I can do a bit and move on, rather than sort of stop and start and stop and start, and then loads of different clips together, trying to put them together as a one section, and then sort of edit that whole lot together and put it out. Well, at the moment I don't have the ability to do that, because I'm doing this all on a Chromebook rather than a laptop, and I don't have any editing software, so I'm just doing them as a one clip, one shot, there we go, out the door. That's the only way I have of doing videos at the moment, but it seems to be working so far, so let's hope it continues to work. So the next step for me now is to give it a coat of the dark yellow. What I used for this dark yellow is, I had a small bit of this left, right, which is XF88, which is the dark yellow too, and I mixed it with some of this XF60, which is the dark yellow. We call it dark yellow 1. Okay, now there is very little difference in the two, but the newer one, the 88, is actually a little bit lighter, okay, than the ordinary one. And I've also added a couple of extra drops of thinner. Right, thinner I'm using for this is X20A, the Tamiya thinners. Okay, just give it a couple of extra little drops of that, just to make it that little bit more, shall we say, lighter, as in lighter paint, than would normally be used. Okay, so you just add in your thinner, just add it into the airbrush rather than adding it into the paint. At least then you haven't sort of lightened off your whole bottle of paint. I mean that these are sort of mixed to the correct consistency at the moment, but I will sort of, as I said, I will lighten it off in the airbrush, just give it another couple of drops of the thinner. So that's it for this update. Next time you'll see it now, we will have its coat on. Okay, seeing as it's winter time and it's getting cold, it needs its coat. But it'll have its coat of paint on it anyway, and we can kind of get, hopefully it'll all work out. Fingers crossed and all that, and we'll get a gist of what the getting closer to the finish, and we'll get a gist of what the sort of the finished product is going to look like. So I'm going to leave it at that, lads. Don't forget to give it the old thumbs up, give it a like, and if you have anything you want to say or anything you want to ask me, stick it in the comments box below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and if you have, again, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it, lads. I really do. And hit the bell so you'll be notified as soon as I upload another video. So until then, lads, until the next time when you see this in its final coat, I love you and leave you with my usual parting words. Okay, go out and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it. This is John signing off. I'll catch you on the next one, lads. Stay safe.